Welcome to Recovering Addict up in the new studio. I am LT and I'm an alcoholic addict. How the heck is everybody?
I'm Felice, married to an alcoholic addict. Glad to be here.
All right, real quick, before we get started, microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2, microphone check, 1, 2. 2 thumbs up if our audio is good. Do you have to turn your phone down? Do you have to turn your phone up? Tell us what's going on. This is brand new territory. Remember, I prayed. I said, God, this is the envision of Recovering Addict. I want to grow a global community that's loving and supporting and is there 24 hours for anybody that needs it anytime. Always there for everybody. Come all ye that suffer kind of stuff, right? And then I was like, Lord, I want a building downtown and a studio upstairs that I could gather with like-minded individuals and study relapse prevention. Bam, here we are.
Ta-da!
Insane. So we're going to go through this show tonight. We got some good stuff. We're going to read our Kindle. We always read out of the 24-hour a day from AA. We're going to check out. We got an awesome question from Mad in the Discord. We're going to talk about the beginning of recovery. I'm not sure how far we're going to get into that. We're going to hear from Cassie. As always, we're going to wrap the show up with the Just for Today, but we're also going to inject into this show a tour of this place if you also wish. I will screen share to my phone, and I will give you a tour of upstairs. We'll go downstairs, and we'll walk this whole building and show you what this place is all about. It's called SOAR, S-O-A-R, School of Addiction Recovery. An amazing place. And the dude that runs it, the founder, Dustin Hawkins, amazing dude, totally on board with what he is selling here as far as his 12-step program. I've been to the 12 steps, the psychological parts and the spiritual parts. I've never seen anybody tie all three, mind, body, and soul together as well as this place does. And I believe it's so necessary. Thank you for everybody that's doing the Share Squad. Everybody doing that Share Squad. We got this week and then one more week of it. And
keeping track.
We're going to send out them awesome signed voodoo bookmarks. Voodoo bookmarks. You got to treat them as you would treat Merc. How much do you love Merc is how much you love this bookmark when you get it. I'm going to let Fleece say hi to everybody. Hey, Jaybird, what's going on Periscope? How are you doing? I'm going to say hi to them real quick because we don't get very many Periscopers. Jaybird 007, I like that. We are doing good. How are you doing?
Yay. Hello. And thank you, Sunray. I saw that you like my hair. I love it too. We got a new winner tonight. First to say hi, Antoine, Share Squad.
Share Squad.
Glad you're out there. What up, John V? Good evening, morning, afternoon, family. Sunray, get yourself a bookmark.
Bookmarks coming soon.
Mr. Teeter, he got his bookmark.
What's up, Teeter?
Desmond.
If this is the first time you are popping in, I notice the numbers are growing because you all are sharing. If this is the first time you're popping in, this is a show dedicated to relapse prevention and 100% a bridge to a community that if you're suffering and you need support, join the crew. We're here to help you. We've been there. We've done that 2 times in my life. I've done hit rock bottom, and we're here to educate. We go through educational books. Stick around. If you're suffering, if you know somebody that is affected by drugs and alcohol and they're not sure if they're enabling or helping them cope or whatever, Fleece understands that because she had to live with me during my alcoholism and I had to get rid of it. And we are in family recovery together.
Yes, we are. And pop in them comments so I can shout you out. Hey, Desmond, Amanda Miller. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Amanda.
Raylene, good to see ya.
Raylene.
And we have Cherie. Hi, Cherie.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
I was going to say g'day, but I forgot the name of it. Sheila. Good day, Sheila.
The Sheila in house. Merc, good evening. Thank you.
Thank you on the new studio, brother. Thank you.
Merklicious Teeter Tot. Yes.
Teeter Tot. New name.
Teeter Tot. Stella, how are you, Stella?
Hey,
we are
Stella.
doing good. Hey, Andrew. Here's Teeter's other half. Keeps Teeter in check. And we got Misty Johns.
Yes, thank you, John.
Hey, Norman.
Misty. Norman. What's up, family?
Hey, Tracy.
Norman's a part of our family up here at Recovering Addict.
And we have
Sunray.
We said hi to Sunray. He
Darcy
loves my
T.
hair.
Sands.
Darcel.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I like it. I'm digging it.
Big hump.
Hump. What up? Jake Brown.
What up, brother?
Hey.
You
we
know where we
you.
are. You know where we are.
Mark Sherman. What is up?
What up, Mark?
John. Hello. And hello, John's other half. Tracy. We love you.
Ophelia, what's going on?
Ooh, Rofelia.
Good to see you.
I like your name.
6 months tomorrow.
Yay.
That's good news. That is great news.
So exciting. Stella, I fell again last night, but been sober all day. I went to your Facebook page and got blessed with an awesome sponsor. So I believe my
Sweet.
journey will begin finally. Yay.
That is, y'all, look at that. Okay, hold on. Leave that comment there. Everybody that just joined, everybody that's new here, this is what this community is about. Stella, she's having a hard time with addiction. But you know what she's doing? She has a desire to quit, and she's reaching out for help. She's taking the right steps. She went to our private Facebook group. She reached out, and she got blessed with an awesome sponsor. You may be in a situation right now where you cannot find a local one because of COVID, riots, whatever. Or maybe you're someone that would prefer to have an online relationship with somebody. There is a place you can find it if you're willing to. I mean, what we have to offer and how much you get into it is completely up to you. We have the tools necessary at your fingertips 24 hours a day to help support you in sobriety. So it's up to you. And she's taking advantage of it, and guarantee it's going to be a good news story. She may fall a couple more times. We all do. Look at my chips. White, orange, white, orange. I got 2 doubles for a reason, because after 47 days, my stupid addict talked to me and I relapsed. And we're going to talk about that because that goes right along with our question out of the Discord. Good job, Stella.
Right.
Love it.
And hello, Carmen. Wait.
Carmen,
hello,
what's up?
world. It's
Good to see you.
Carmen San Diego. Michelle. Hello.
Michelle. Great Falls,
From
Montana. That's
Great
where my grandma was
Falls.
born. Awesome.
Jaybird, I'm okay. Thanks. 7.5 years.
7.5 years.
Yes.
Holy cow. That's wisdom. You know that you don't get to 7.5 years without a bunch of trials and tribulation. On top of triggers and overcoming the addiction, she's probably had hard times in her life. She's probably maybe even had a couple tragedies. I bet she's been to a funeral, and I'll bet you $100, or I'm not betting anymore, but she made it 7.5 years by living life on life's terms and knew how to do it. And now she's got 7.5 years sober.
Boom. What up, Marcus? Shout out to Anchored Hearts. Oh, we love your mom too. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary. That's cool. That is so cool.
Very cool.
Cholula.
Christine, how's the hubby doing?
Hey, Christine, how are you? Brandon, I hope you're watching.
Yes, Teresa is here too. Hey, Tracy.
Tracy.
What up, Corey? Oh, there's my beautiful Misha.
Misha.
I love her.
Real quick question. Can you guys hear the air conditioners running in the background?
That's a good question. What up, Mama?
I don't care if you can, because it's hot.
We got Nicole from
Hey,
Real
what's
Talk
up, Nicole?
Recovery. Go check her out. Merc, I know you probably already beat me to it.
Burke, you better drop that Real Talk link.
Where's that link at?
Oh, man, Real Talk. Nicole's doing some amazing things too, man. When you're 100% in recovery, you're 100% not selfish about recovery in the community. It shows, and you are blessed. And Nicole is, you can see her shining through, just blasting through recovery and helping millions of people. I love it.
They can't hear the AC. Merc says no. Cherie says no. Raylene says she can only hear hers.
Good. Then we got it dead. That's good.
Oh, good. Good. Tori, what is up, Tori?
Hey, what's up, Tori?
There's Rosemarie.
Hey, Rosemary. That's cool.
We love your daughter. Oh, it jumped on me. I'm almost there.
I killed myself. Yes, you did. I witnessed it. Both of you looked like you were about to die there, Jake.
Jake.
He tried to keep up with Dustin in the workout.
Ooh.
It's like working out next to the Terminator. That's when people used to come work out with me. It was like that.
The one that would like rebuild himself.
Yep.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, how's it going over there in your second world?
See, I knew you would do it. Check out Nicole. Hey again, John. We got Vincent. Hey, Vincent.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, there's LT's mommy.
Hey,
We
Mama.
love you. Who else? Carmen. I think I said hello to
Nope.
you.
She said nope.
I said hi to you. I think I got everybody. Brittany. Oh, can't forget Brittany. How are you doing, Brittany?
Brittany, how's it going? How them little girls?
And Aubrey.
What did you do to your studio now? Well, Aubrey, we are going to have a sneak preview of that whenever you guys decide. I'm going to continue with the show, and I'm going to continue with the content until you say stop, drop, shut it down, open the stop. Oh, show me the flow.
It's just hi, Marilyn. Your mom loves us too.
Until y'all want me to give you a tour of this facility, I will be going through the content. So I'm waiting for you all. This is your show. Recovery's first.
Is there a question? Did you ask?
Oh, look at Brittany in her shirt. I just got that picture you sent.
Oh, I love it. They made
you're
it.
looking fabulous. I love it. That's
the
so
backpack.
cool. Covering addicts. Yes, we are. What? Stigma? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean I can't talk about being an addict? I'm an addict. Get over it. You don't
Talk
like
about all
it?
the time.
Oh, well. That's what I think.
Irritated with the kids. I get that.
Huh. Never been irritated with my kids. I don't get it.
See, Mark, I always hear stop, collaborate, and listen. Spice is back with brand new invention.
Thank you, Sunray. Thank you, Sunray, for being in my corner with
Vincent
at least the good
said,
stops.
Butchered it.
Oh, look at John.
Or stop in the name of love before you break
Hey,
my
Alicia.
heart. Think it over.
Shout out to the awesome ladies at the Sawyer House. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes.
Yay!
So what does good vibes show up on there?
Cool peace sign guy.
Oh, sweet. Cool peace sign guy. Crush
Hey, Lish.
stigma. Yes. 100%, Merc.
No more stigmas here. We
All right.
crush it like
Here is our
Terminator.
AA thought of the day.
Yay.
While alcoholics keep strictly away from drink, they react to life much like other people. But the first drink sets the terrible cycle in motion. Alcoholics usually have no idea why they take the first drink. Some drinkers have excuses with which they are satisfied, but in their hearts, they really do not know why they do it. And the truth is that at some point in their drinking, they have passed into a state where the most powerful desire to stop drinking is of no avail. Here's our question. Am I satisfied that I have passed my tolerance point for alcohol? Here's our meditation of the day. He who made the ordered world out of chaos and set the stars in the course and made each plant and know its season, he can bring peace and order out of your private chaos. If you will let him, God is watching over you. 2, to bless you and to care for you. Out of the darkness, he is leading you to light, out of unrest to rest, out of disorder to order, out of faults and failure to success. You belong to God and your affairs are his affairs, and he can be ordered by him if you are willing. Are you willing? So here's our prayer of the day. I pray that I may be led out of disorder into order. I pray that I may be led out of failure into success. Love it.
I like that.
Hey,
Order
Melissa.
Out of disorder. That's very true. Mouse wars. We got 2 mooses. We got 2 moosin. Boxing.
Boxins.
Yeah, Teeter. Glad your aunt had a stern chat with you.
Good. Good old auntie.
She loves you. Yeah, no drinking while you're unemployed. And we'll be praying that you find employment.
Yeah, no drinking, Teeter. You're not that far away. I could drive down there and kick your ass if you drink. Just saying.
Yeah, the 2 mooses.
Well, we've had the
You heard
debate,
me,
right? One mouse is a mouse, and a collection or 2 or more mouse or mice, right? So what do you call these things? We got one, that's a
Mooses.
mouse. Fleece has one and I have one. Is that mice? Now do we have mice?
It's the boxing, the boxes, and the
You
mice.
know what I mean? What do you call it?
We'll show it on Thursday.
Video it and we'll show it on Thursday.
When you go down to
Oh.
where the aliens are. Multiple mice is Mises. Yeah. See?
Meese. Nice meese.
Mice Mises.
Moose.
Moosin.
Okay. What time is it? 8:16. I am
controllers. Not controllers.
Yes. I like controllers. Controllers works for me.
How about clickers?
Okay, this is what time it is. Question of the day out of Discord comes from Madwitch. Madwitch, you in the house? Madwitch, say hello.
Make me want a sandwich.
So she says, why is the 30-day mark so emotional for me? She says the first week she sleeps, she catches up, The second one, she's getting some cobwebs. And the third always gets me, the third week. Why is the third week always so hard? She says it always gets her at day 29. She says, I need to know how people get through these hard bumps. She's 21 days clean right now. So she's been through this cycle before. I don't like doing drugs. I don't like being an addict. I quit. 29th day, back to using, relapse. And she's been through this enough times to know that she's on day 21 and it is worried about day 29 coming. And so I started reading a bunch of articles like I usually do. And just from my own experience and then from what I've seen out in the recovery field, there's just a bunch of things we need to keep in mind. First, when we're doing drugs and we're drinking, we're numbing our emotions. We're numbing every sense in our body, our sight, smell, taste, our feelings, good feelings, excited, joy, happiness, all those feelings, anger, all that stuff is being suppressed. So when you come out of drugs and come out of alcohol, all of a sudden you get a sensory overload. Things seem brighter. Things seem louder. Things, smells could even get you. And then all of a sudden you're like, emotions, what the heck are these? And they're overwhelming. So you kind of are in this weird cycle. You're transitioning. Everything balances out eventually. But at first, boom, you get hit because you haven't been feeling these things because you've been suppressing them with drugs and alcohol. And then at 29, 30 days, you may stop working your program. At that moment, you may feel like, hey, I got this. I don't need to start paying attention to recovery. It's okay. And you haven't actively pursued the addictive thinking. You got rid of drugs and alcohol. I love always to say you have alcoholism, right? You get rid of alcohol, you still got the ism. And now at this point, at the 30 days, you really got to put work into the ism because your addict wants back in. He wants you to start suppressing. He wants you to get high. He wants you to get drunk. He wants you to continue in your addictive thought process. If you remember all the stuff we've been learning through addictive thinking and addictive personalities, what is ingrained and built in us. Recovery doesn't happen overnight, just like our addictions didn't happen overnight. So you have to put active work into it. And I always warn people at the 30 to 60 day mark, watch out. Put extra diligence into your recovery. Work in it. Hit an extra meeting. Go to extra events online. Do something more. Grab a book and maybe read it. Pray a little harder. Get out of bed a little earlier. Maybe start exercising a little bit into your routine. Once you start feeling those anxieties and all that stuff, and all you're doing is maybe this is what you're doing, just sitting around the house all the time, get out, go for a good 45-minute walk, check your heart rate, get your heart rate going to about 100, maybe 90 to 100, maybe even bump it up to 110 a couple times. And that's going to naturally release good, healthy endorphins and will calm all that stuff. Plus, it's going to push all the poisons through your muscle and it's going to help your blood circulate better. You're going to get a bunch of fresh oxygen and that's going to help. Do something at this point to help propel you through these hard times. The first 90 days of your recovery are so critical about everything you do, about the way you handle what you're feeling and the way that you handle your addiction as far as your education and the effort you put forth into it. Because now, like I've said before a million times, nature abhors a vacuum. You're removing addiction. You're removing that lifestyle. You have to fill it with something positive. In nature, a water pump works the same way. It pulls up water because it creates a vacuum, because nature hates a vacuum and it must fill that vacuum. The same thing in our minds and our hearts and souls. You remove something, you have to fill it with something positive. If you don't, you will just suck right back into your old negative ways of thinking. You'll start, instead of thinking on recovery and good slogans, you're going to start thinking on negative thoughts and negative emotions. And you're just going to roll right back into your addiction. And your addict is waiting happily for you, is encouraging you. Come this way. So do whatever you got to do to kick that sucker in the butt right now.
Madwich is Amanda, right?
Huh?
Yeah. She said she never started steps before this soon and never got past 3.
Good. Keep working, actively kicking those steps and internalize them, chew on them, meditate on them, and do whatever you got to do. Memorize them. It's a good thing to memorize the 12 steps. How many of you, by showing me a thumbs up or something in the comments, have actually memorized step 1 through 12, every step, and can recite them?
Really think about steps 1 through 3. Don't just willy-nilly through them, because that's your foundation.
Yep.
If you don't have a strong foundation with your steps, the rest isn't going to work out so well. It might help you get past that 30-day hump. Just meditate on the first one, powerless over drugs and alcohol.
That's right.
Can't stay sober on self-will. Can't wish the drinking and doping away. You can't just go with total abstinence and expect you to be rewarded with sobriety. That is true. Oh, I need to change your name. Create the muscle memory. Pure, clean body, mind, soul. Yeah, that stinking thinking.
Got to get rid of the stinking thinking. The dry drunk is not a good place to be. And we're going to talk about that. I'm really glad that you brought that question up, because the chapter we're on right now is called In the Beginning. And it talks about this renewal. We are in a renewal process, a process of renewing our minds, renewing our physical bodies and our soul, our relationships, our work relationships. We're meeting new friends. We're learning how to make healthy relationships. And that's what we got to do.
Peter says, I love it. I learned a lot from this show, and I feel if you really want to learn more about my recovery, then you should watch.
I agree. I learn more than I'm not saying this to brag or anything. You're welcome very much. I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but I learn more than you guys, because anytime somebody's teaching it, the teachers, if you want to call me that, whatever, I'm just a dude that talks about recovery, but I read it a couple of times before I come on, and then I read it again with y'all. Plus I do a little backdoor research, because a lot of times I come across words I don't know, and I got to educate myself, but I get to study it a few times before I bring it up here. So I learn just as much as you. And as far as this cohesion, this group consciousness that we have all gathered here, I'm gaining. I think I gain more because you guys are helping me stay sober. You're holding me accountable to. I just appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, subscribing, all that stuff.
Aubrey says, step 1 is the most important step of all steps. If I did not study and understand the medical terms of how alcohol works in the mind and body, I would have been drunk and dead a long time ago. Oh, yeah, get some likes in there.
Thank you, brother.
Corey says, probably got them, but haven't just sat down and recited them from memory. I bet you could probably do it. You should try. Try right now.
That's my challenge this week. Everybody make a conscious effort to memorize steps 1 through 12. How's that sound? My thumb has been up and my heart was added to Facebook.
Thank you, Teresa.
You're awesome.
Love it.
That is so cool. All right. Should we do a tour or what?
Do you want to go through this and do a tour after?
When do you guys want to do the tour? We have 3 segments left. We have our book. We have Cassie. We have more book. And then we have NA just for today. When do you want a tour? Vincent says he's going to do the 12-step memorizing challenge. Right on. I'm going to rehash mine so I can I will come up here next Tuesday. You guys remind me. I'll write it down on this sticky note.
Oh, Pen Wars. Pen Wars 2020. Tour at the end. Tour. I'll do the challenge. Sweet, Amanda's doing it.
Okay, I got my sticky note. You can't really tell what I wrote on it,
Kyle
but it says
now.
It says 12 steps by next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, I am going to come up and I will recite these. If you would like, I will drop a link, and you want to come on and show us that you can recite them. It'll give you a chance to put yourself to the test. It's definitely nerve-wracking. The first time I had to memorize mine, I had to repeat them all 12, 100% correct, well, 90% correct, to transition out of my last IOP.
You did a good job.
It's kind of scary. Sunray, do it. Amanda says I will.
We got a lot of tours.
Tours? Tour time?
Mark was very specific about the order.
Book, Cassie. Tour, book, thought of the day.
But
okay.
Look, we got tour. That's the only one. Now, tour whenever you want.
Tour at the end.
He changed his mind to whenever you want.
I'm going to go with Merck. I kind of feel like he's kind of a manager in Recovering Addict. So I'm going to take his suggestion and do what Merck said. So we're going to do book, Cassie, tour. Book, thought of the day. Thank you, Manager Merck.
That's why we hired you.
Merkener.
We appreciate you too.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Do you know what this renewal process starts with?
About Cassie tour, more Cassie than book. You're the 800 subscribers. How many channels you got?
Very good, Kyle. All right. You know what? The whole thing kicks off with step 1 is definitely the most important step. Is wanted to tour now. Interesting move.
Well, Merck's in charge, really. We have
Merck's the boss.
We have no authority. We just pretend.
Okay, this is the way I look at step 1. You go golfing, right? You first hit off of the tee box, right? That's the drive. Boom! The better drive you have, the better your game is set up. Step 1 is like that. But do you know what happens before step 1? Honesty. The renewal process must start with honesty. The recovering addict honestly and respectfully admits the danger he or she is living with. In the endless drive for power or pleasure, addicts must admit to and claim their addictive personalities. And that's why we say, hey, my name's Jan, I'm an alcoholic. Or, hey, my name's Bill, I'm a sex addict. Or, hey, I'm Joe, I'm an addictive gambler. Addicts introduce themselves at group to support meetings in this way because this is who they truly are and because they want to be honest with themselves and to others. And if you throw it out there, you break the stigma, people are very supportive, and then you actually closed back doors by being honest and letting people know you are in recovery, you have a problem with addiction, and then they won't, hopefully, if they're your friends, won't try to tempt you with getting drunk or doing drugs, right? So by honestly admitting that they are addicts, they can begin to have a healthier relationship with who first? Self. And then with people in the support group, and then with people outside of the group. And this is essential. This is an essential piece of the recovery process. The addict learns that trust, which is based on honesty, is the basis of a healthy relationship. This is essential, trust and honesty. Without trust, the relationship becomes a struggle for power, rekindling the addictive cycle. Amen. Trust. What?
Hey, Kathleen says hi.
Oh, cool. Way cool. Hi, Kathleen. Plant-based health. That's cool. Plant-based health eating. Plant-based, sorry. Plant. Eating for health. Hey, nice to see you, vegan. Or vegan. I said because her shirt said that.
Hi, vegan.
Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. I was looking at your picture. I'm sorry. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
All right. So trust gives the addict time to heal and the freedom to connect first with himself or herself. So later, once the recovering addict has learned to trust, remember we learned that it's hard to learn to trust, but once you learn to trust and have gone through the steps of admitting and truly accepting the illness, he or she is ready to reach a higher power, reach to the higher power, higher principles, family, friends, and community. All starts with self. You got to love yourself first. You got to, you got to put the mask on first.
I've been called worse.
I've been called worse.
It's like mole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 36 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. You're the one that shot me a text. Cool. Oh, thanks for tuning in.
Amazing. Okay.
Forming a relationship with a spiritual higher power is an essential step for the recovering addict. In the early stages of recovery, addicts often find that dealing with people outside the support group is too frightening and shame-ridden. Through their addiction, addicts may have hurt both family and friends and may fear the judgment and anger, which is normal. That's fine to fear that stuff. And a higher power, however, this is why step 2 came to believe in a higher power greater than will restore us to sanity, right? Because we can trust the higher power to not feel judgment towards us. So a higher power, however, offers nothing but unrestricted love and care. By forming an intimate relationship with a power greater than themselves, addicts learn that their addiction was also a power greater than themselves. The addiction was based on dishonesty and destruction, whereas recovery is based on what? Honesty and love.
Honesty and love. Hashtag honesty and love.
Hashtag honesty and love, John.
Hashtag it.
Addicts also learn to slow down. How many of y'all learned to slow down? Because you remember when we were in stage 3, we were geared at high speed, right? Just flying through our addiction. We're focused on nothing but getting more pleasure or power to improve our dwindling trance. Our tolerances were up. It didn't offer the same relief and from pain as it used to. So you're just full blown in it on stage 3. Honesty is the best part. Amen. Mm-hmm. Love Nisty.
Hashtag.
Ooh, meditation's good. Very good. I've slowed to a crawl. Me too. Well, maybe not a crawl, but I've slowed down quite a bit. So in contrast, the healing process moves forward very slowly. Slowly, the recovering addict reaches out to a higher power and to the members of a group. Day by day, sobriety begins to take hold. Slowly, one's dialogue with oneself begins to change its focus from the addict within and from the negative and life-threatening principles of addiction: lying, cheating, hiding, accumulating, hoarding, denying. As the recovering addict continues to attend group support meetings, he or she begins to have relationships to the positive and life-improving principles and concepts of recovery. These principles eventually replace addictive principles. Recovering addicts admit their powerlessness over their addiction, and they come to believe in a power greater than themselves. Mm-hmm. They become willing. Here it is. Here's the 12 steps. This is what you become willing to do. You become willing to turn their will and their lives over to the care of a higher power. Principles. They examine themselves carefully and admit their wrongs. They ask the higher power to remove these shortcomings of character. They make a list of those they have harmed and make amends to them wherever possible. They continue to examine themselves, pray, meditate, and seek out God's will. They awaken spiritually and carry the message of the program to others. And they use these principles in all their affairs. Mm-hmm. As recovering addicts, develop this new lifestyle. They work hard. Listen to this. As we all develop this new lifestyle, we work hard to be kind to ourselves.
Yes.
They learn that punishing themselves for past wrongs, present imperfections, is just another addicted behavior. They learn to approach themselves and others with the same dignity and respect they receive at their support meetings. The support you get from a support meeting is the support you should be giving yourself when you're at home.
I like that. Mark said, all our affairs. Sure. Michelle says, believing in a higher power has helped me to see the good in even negative situations and not be impulsive to set back and know my higher power has a bigger, better plan for me as long as I'm doing the next right thing. I like that, the next right thing. I think the first time I heard that was on a Frozen 2. But I was like, oh, that's actually pretty good.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, I think we're getting ready for something. Oh, yes, Mr. Teeter. 5 months today.
What?
Whoop, whoop,
Good job, brother.
whoop. It's exciting. It's another milestone. Very, very proud. You know what time it is?
We know what time it is.
Do we know what time it is?
I think we know what time it is. Does everybody know what time it is?
I know. Kyle, do you know?
Hey, 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 my Recovering Addict family. I'm here today with your motivational quote on Recovering Addict. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. Anonymous. And as always, you guys know what to do. Let's bring it together and continue to spread that love.
Thank you, Cassie. We love it. Challenge your limits. I like it. I challenged my limits going down that hill on that mountain because my feet hurt.
Okay, we have a special guest backstage, and I'm going to bring them on right now. Oh my gosh, it's me.
Oh my gosh.
That is so
I know that guy.
crazy. Here we are.
He's pretty cute.
Here we are. Look at that cool sign that Cody made me. Love it. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you this. So hopefully I'm not echoing. If we are, I'm going to move. We're going to go on a tour here.
Ooh, I want to go.
Let's flip it around. You guys can see what we see here. All right. You ready?
Yes. It says a little glitchy, but we'll work through it. No audio. Visual is great. No audio.
Yeah, I muted it.
Oh, he muted it.
There we go.
Okay.
Turn this light on real quick. So right there's the podcast stage. That's where we are going to be having Saturday morning podcasts from Dustin and his crew from here. We'll go down this hallway right here. We're going to enter this room. It's kind of a little kids area.
We have our TV and I swapped it. We already set it up.
You did? That is awesome. You say hi, Link?
What up? What's happening?
Check out this cool old chair.
It's like a torture chair.
It's an old barber chair. Look at this thing.
Oh, the barber chair?
Ashtray. You know that's old. And
No. Don't get.
What?
You want to say that?
no. Then we go down this way. We have an awesome room for massages.
They said I want to.
And as we continue downstairs to the lobby, we got some pretty cool swinging doors right here. Howdy, partner. here's the cool lobby area. Right there. This is the place I'm at. You guys can search that, and you're going to see their podcasts on Saturday morning, School of Addiction Recovery. So this is the place we're joining forces. Then we come through here, this awesome hallway. Got some O-Town. Look at that old school Ogden picture right there. That's Washington Boulevard. And then Fleece and I live, if you look at the mountain, we live like right over here.
Yep,
Pretty
we
awesome.
do.
All right, now this is where it gets a little crazy, okay? Because this place is a school of addiction recovery. And like I said, this guy is putting mind, fitness, what did I say? Body, mind, and soul all into this program, okay? This is a lot of the stuff that they do right here. I'll take you to where they do some group therapy stuff. This is where our groups meet. A little dark in here, but that's okay. I'll flip the light on. So in here, we sit in a circle. Awesome pictures. They love to do hikes. We do a lot of hiking. Here's what we did last week, y'all. Step 9. Actually, yesterday. I'm sorry. Can you hear me on there?
Probably could if I turned you up.
Flip the light on. Okay. And this is where it gets awesome. This is my favorite part. Over here in this corner, got a sick gym, right? These are all the pulley machines, squats, and all that kind of stuff, kettlebells right here. This is where all the guys put their shoes. Over here, we got this thing. Leaky, show us how that bag works. Hashtag now we soar. Here's where we do a bunch of heavy deadlifts. We go throughout. Here's the parking lot. There's my truck. We flip those tires. Beautiful Ogden Mountains.
Oh, look at you.
What do y'all think of this place? Cool. So people come here, 90-day program, 4 days a week. You come in, you do an hour of hardcore working out. And then we meet in this room and we go through the 12 steps. We learn nutrition. We learn spiritual walk. On Saturday mornings, early Saturday mornings, we go through spiritual walks and all that good stuff. Now we're back upstairs.
Sheree said, we soar better together.
We soar better together. And now back to the studio. And then my studio, so let's back up.
Back it up.
See? So there's the room we have group, right? You come up these stairs. And once you come up these stairs, you enter here to my office. Boom. To the studio. What do you guys think about that? Huh?
Sunray's moving to Utah.
I want to move to Utah. Pretty awesome, huh, Mom?
Everybody moved to Utah now, so we can have a barbecue.
And then, like I said, on this side of the camera, you saw that podcast table. On Saturdays, I'm going to be producing these guys'. I'm going to help them out with their Facebook, their YouTube. I'm going to help them out with all that stuff, right? All this digital stuff. And Saturday mornings, we're looking around 10:30 or so because we get up, we do our spiritual workout, and then this Saturday, what we're doing, what's on the agenda, We're meeting here. We're walking all the way up to the cemetery. We're going to talk about what we want our funerals to look like. And we're going to have a group session at the cemetery. We usually grab a cup of coffee on the way. And then we're going to come back, and that's our spiritual work for the day. And it gets us outside, breathing, walking, doing good stuff. And every Saturday after we do our workout group, our hike or walks or whatever, we're going to come back here, Dustin and I, and a guest, and we're going to start producing his podcast every Saturday. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live YouTube, live Facebook, and we're also going to upload it as podcasts to a bunch of other places as well. So that's coming in the future. This Saturday, and as a matter of fact, will be our first one. I'd like you guys to tune in if you could. Show them some love. I know it's Saturday morning, kind of early, but what'd she say?
If there was one like that in her town, she'd be a part of it. Pretty cool program.
Oh, yeah. And since I'm a part of this now, I've already started working out. Today's my 3rd week back into lifting. I'm going to be wearing a tank top on screen soon. I got to show it off.
All veiny.
Get all veiny. Raw.
We stream.
We stream
Tuesday.
Sunday nights, Tuesday nights, and Thursday nights. And now you're going to be able to catch another stream on Saturday morning, but it's not going to be on this YouTube channel or this Facebook group. This is going to be SOAR, the School of Addiction Recovery. We're going to do it for them. So we'll see if we can jump over there, help them out with their audience. And we want to grow locally is kind of our goal, and to try to get people to come here. It's going to be so awesome. 10:30, Cherie, your time. I don't know. I need my clocks. I'm going to have to hang my clocks up right there.
Yeah.
But let me look on my phone. I don't know.
Petey's going to miss the home feel and the neighborhood kids popping in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was nice.
We still got our kids here, though. And I could take a picture of that background and put a screen up or green screen, and you would never know.
There you go.
Thank you, John. And Sherry, once I figure out the time for Australia, I will make sure you all know. And the cool thing about the Saturday one is that the UK will be able to hear what these guys got to say. It's going to be a completely different type of feel, this podcast, than what you guys get from us. But we'll see how it goes. It's going to evolve. It's going to, just like everything else. All right, let's read just for today, or let's talk a little more and see what other stuff is.
Sheree says thanks. She can make it.
I can make that. Thanks. Sweet.
That's right. Progression. As Merck said, moving on up.
We have a link for SOAR.
Yeah,
let me get it right now.
I don't have that link. LT has it. Sorry. Do you stream the SOAR workouts so I can do an hour at home? Does he have anything else? That's coming. Okay. I'm going to do some things like that too. So. Joni, more information to come on that podcast on Saturday. But here is the link to SOAR. School of Addiction Recovery. Ta-da! I like it. So yeah, Joni, the podcast, I'm going to get all that worked out this week because I've got their YouTube channel. I'm going to gain their Facebook channel. I'm going to start running both of those. And then I will let you know if you want the podcast site. Well, we're going to be uploading their podcast to this website as well that I just put in there. They haven't done a podcast since almost a year ago. So we're going to ramp all that kind of stuff back up. But Recovering Addict and SOAR, we're doing like this, combining forces here in Utah. I wish their website was soar.org. Oh, that'd be cool. When it comes to nonprofits, when it comes to YouTube channels, when it comes to recovery support, anything that's recovery related, we team up and we partner. We're all on the same mission, right? Our goal is to put ourselves out of business by solving the problem of addiction. That's the goal. Will it happen? Probably not, but that's the goal. Cool. So SOAR
offers this full body, mind, and spirit. And then I offer this whole digital side of things, plus relapse prevention. And then when you come to the groups, you look at Nicole's channel. She offers maintenance education. You go to others like Dr. B. He has a really solid foundation for the niche he's in. But we're all working together, and we all need to join forces. You're going to see a guy come on here Sunday. His name is M to the Rock. If you go to my Facebook, you will see that it's scheduled. If you go to the YouTube, you'll see that it's scheduled. If you go in the Discord, you'll see it's scheduled. But you'll be able to get some information on him. You can go to the intotherock.com and check him out. He's another recovery niche. We're all going to join forces. We're all on the same mission to break stigmas and save lives and save relationships between mothers and fathers and husbands and wives and whatever, right?
Yep. And for all the family members out there, check out Amber from Put the Shovel
And
Down.
Amber, I can't forget about Amber.
She's amazing.
She is an amazing YouTube channel, very educational. She has every certificate you could think of. And
Yep,
she's doing all, and we're joining forces with her as well. I'm joining forces with anybody like-minded.
Yeah, she takes everything she learns from working with addicts and uses it to help the family members help the addict that they love. And I love her perspective on everything.
Yeah, she's flipping amazing. And Mr. Jake that you see in the comments in here, and Jake in the Discord, I'm in this place with him. He actually helped me set some of this up today. But he did it right after a workout, so his legs were so shaky. He was, strong as my daughter. He worked out hard. He comes up here. Hey, man. That was awesome.
Thanks, Mark, for putting those links in there.
Yes, put the shovel down.
You win again.
All right, so Thursday we're going to pick back up in our book. We're going to go through self-scrutiny and vigilance. Very good one. Self-scrutiny and vigilance. Don't forget, we got the challenge for next Tuesday. Memorize the 12 steps.
I got the house and the recovery addict shirts have arrived, along with some YouTube channel cards to pass out.
Yes.
And a family picture, and of course a bookmark. Yeah, hopefully I put enough stuff in there for both of you guys.
Yeah, that is awesome. You're welcome so much, brother. Love it.
You are welcome.
I love it. Just for today, active listening. Through active listening, we hear things that work for us. That's basic text, page 106 and 107. Most of us have arrived in NA with a very poor ability to listen. But to take full advantage of the therapeutic value of one addict helping another, we must learn to listen actively. What is active listening for us? In meetings, it means we concentrate what the speaker is sharing. We don't play on our phones while the speaker is sharing, right? We set aside our own thoughts and opinions until the meeting is over. That's when we sort through what we've heard, decide which ideas we want to use and which we want to explore further. We can apply our active listening skills in sponsorship too. Newcomers often talk with us about some major events in their lives. While such events may not seem significant to us, they are to the newcomer who has little experience living the life on life's terms. Our active listening helps us emphasize with the feelings such events and triggers our sponsee's life. Did I even read that right? Our active listening helps us empathize with.
Sounds good.
Our active listening helps us empathize with the feelings such events trigger in our sponsee's lives, right?
I was actively listening, yes.
With that understanding, we have a better idea of what to share with them. The ability to listen actively was unknown.
Reset. Here we are.
All right. So with that understanding, we have a better idea of what to share with them, right? So the ability to listen actively was unknown to us in isolation of our addiction. Today, this ability helps us actively engage with our recovery. Through active listening, we receive everything being offered to us in NA, and we share fully with others the love and care we've been given. So just for today, I will strive to be an active listener. I will practice active listening when others share and when I share with others.
Yes, I like active listening. Yes, I'm probably fired.
She's fired. I did it today. So
I had to get it out of the way for the first time in the studio. So now I've done it, and now I don't have to do it again.
I am Neo.
Yes.
I feel like Neo.
I'm Felicity. Yes.
Kids.
I'm Felicity.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you spelled it.
Felicity. Feliz.
Cheeky smile laugh.
Cheeky. Let me get the kids.
Who knows what they're doing? They're in there wreaking havoc in the smoker's chair. Oh, maybe they're playing ping pong. They like to play ping pong too. Is that everybody for the share squad? I think I got y'all. I don't want to miss nobody. Here they come. Here comes little Rugrats.
Vincent, you have a good night too, brother.
Johnny.
Ready?
Hold somebody's hand. All right.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Another
Amen.
thing, dear Lord, I want to pray for the suffering addicts out there, for everybody to get sober and stay sober, dear Lord. In Jesus' precious name I pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Lanky. We recover better together by staying safe, sane, staying strong, staying sober. You're worth it. Good night, family. I love you all.
We love you.
Thank you, John, for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We will be back next Thursday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Don't forget, y'all said you're going to memorize the 12 steps. I got it written down here. Next Tuesday, I will recite them, and I'm going to put a link to give you the chance to come up here and recite them to everybody yourself and show us all the hard work you put into it. So until Thursday. What?
On the spot. Put them on the spot.
Yeah, put them on the spot. Let's do this. Come on. Let's step out of our comfort zones. Let's change, right? We want to change.
What did you underline yesterday?
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's one I like.
I love that one too. All right, y'all. Next Thursday, we'll be here, 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Till then, do not put yourself in a high-risk situation. Stay strong. Work your program. And remember, we recover better together.